Well, actually, archers are coming in, and what they do, they shoot a match which is um, combined up to, uh, let's say, 5 sets with 3 arrows. Each set gives 2 points. As soon as you reach 6 points, you win these match. So it can be over after 3 ends, 3 sets, 6-0, match over, or you can just tie after the fifth 5-5, and then we will have a shoot off on one straight arrow down to the center, and the closest to the center will pass the round.
All right, so that's how they play the game. And there's Deepika Kumari from India, who did reach the semifinals, upset the second seed, or excuse me, reached the semis with a 6-4 victory over Mexico's Alejandro Valencia, who shot a 6 with her first arrow on the 5th set, and that opened the door for Deepika Kumari, who's all of 17. Meanwhile, the 27-year-old Berangere Schuh comes in as the 7th seed, ranked 6th in the world, but she upset the 2nd seed Han Jianji of Korea in this morning's quarterfinal match, 6-4. It was a pair of 10s in that 5th set that did the trick.
Yeah, definitely. Berangere Schuh, after a shoulder injury, she came back strong at the World Championships, placing 4th, keeping her in the top archers in the world, and she is now a little bit a favorite. I think she can really show us a nice match against Deepika Kumari. Berangere Schuh, definitely one of the best archers in Europe against the top archer in India. Let's see what happens.
All right, so it's Deepika Kumari against Berangere Schuh, the 17-year-old against the 27-year-old. Schuh ranks 6th in the world. Of course, she was 11th in the world going into the 4th stage in Shanghai, but a good outcome there vaulted her up to 6th in the world standings, and she's finishing the season strong. Starts off there with an 8.
8 high, 1 o'clock. The first arrow is always an arrow where archers have to look, where do I hit when I'm aiming in the 10. They don't know how the field is performing. Deepika knows that. It's a 9. It's not touching the line, so it's a 9. If it would touch the line, it would be a 10. Berangere Schuh comes up with an 8 left.
So back-to-back 8s for Berangere Schuh of France.
So 2 8s is 16, pair of 8. Another 9, so 2 points ahead.
Kumari, of course, lost her semifinal match in Shanghai to the woman she's competing against right here, Berangere Schuh.
Nice shot. It's a 9, 9 8 8. So an 8 will give the victory for the first set to Deepika Kumari. We're quite confident that she will do this 2 points. If wind is not coming up, it's a 10, an X.
10. So excellent shooting by Deepika Kumari in the first set, and she grabs a 2-0 lead with 2 9s and a 10.
Yeah, it's a third of the job already done for her, but we have seen some strong comebacks this morning. So let's see the second end. The wind conditions still, still quite quiet. So at the moment she is really the better archer. 3 points, but what is the good thing of the sets? We start from 0 in the second end again.
Exactly.
That means 2-0 for the sets, but everything is open. Berangere going onto the line and shooting first.
Berangere, who did defeat Deepika Kumari in Shanghai to win the bronze medal, and now we have the rematch here 2 weeks later in Istanbul between two of the best in the world. Berangere Schuh to start the second set.
Nice shot, but 8. Shot looked much better. She's not so happy. Look at her face. Some thoughts about it, and Deepika is not impressed. She shoots, and the 8 to the left.
So both with an 8 to start the second set. Kumari with the 2-0 lead in the match, and Berangere trying to dial it in.
9 at 9 o'clock. Full 9. And Deepika shot and a 10. 10, 2 o'clock. Solid, not touching any line, so she's 1 point ahead. We need a strong shot from Berangere to be able to tie. Ooh.
Not the shot she needed.
Definitely not, Carl. That's opening up not only the door, that's almost sure that we will see a 4-0 situation. Yeah, it's a 10 8 8 26 23. I have to admit the level is not that high at the moment. In archery, everything going out of the yellow at 70 meter is not that what you expect. So whenever you see a 6 or a 7 or a 8, it's really disappointing for the archers. Sometimes it's the wind, sometimes it's their form. I didn't expect Berangere being at that level.
Berangere with a strong performance this morning, upsetting the second seed Han Jianji of Korea. In Shanghai, she won a pair of shoot-offs to reach the gold medal match with Ina Stepanova and came from behind. Stepanova did to defeat Ms. Schuh, who settled for the silver medal, but she has been coming strong as the season has gone on, but gotten off to a slow start and trails in this match 4-0 and is in danger of being eliminated in 3 sets unless she can pull it together.
Yeah, she has exactly 2 sets that she has to win to be able to go to the shoot-off. And a 7 is not the right answer.
The frustration building for the woman from France as Deepika Kumari of India peers through that sight.
8. So it minimizes the 7, 7 to 8, just 1 point difference. I see Berangere shooting now. She is strong. That should be a nice. It's a 9. So 7 and 9. Deepika was also far off the center with her first arrow. So let's see what the second gives us. Another 8. So we are tied, but let's see. To tie this set is not that what Berangere needs. She needs to win it. She needs the 10 now to put her under pressure. Look how she moves the bow. 7.
Tough shot. A 7-7 and a 9 in this third set for Berangere Schuh.
Dropping 7 points from the maximum. A 7 would be enough to tie. And she wins 6-0. Deepika Kumari will go for gold now.
She will. Deepika Kumari in a surprisingly easy victory over Berangere Schuh, the 17-year-old, seeded third, upsetting the second seeded, or the 7th seed, I should say, Berangere Schuh. So perhaps not that much of an upset when you look at world rankings and seedings, but when you looked at the experience and what had happened this morning, especially with the upset by Berangere Schuh of Han Jianji, you would have thought, and we expressed this at the start of the match, that Berangere would probably be the favorite, but that's why they play the game.
She never found in the whole 3 sets, she didn't find the way into the match. She didn't find the right way to answer to Deepika. She that didn't shoot at the highest level, but the level of Berangere was actually really not good. She didn't find a way into the match. So a good win for Deepika.